The quiet pressure. There's so many things to unpack there. Being a mom, a working mom, a sports mom, a new caregiver, a lot to unpack and trying to show up for everyone and forgetting to show up for yourself. So that is my truth. What else you say?
Well, since we're in pretty much identical situations, the quiet pressure of being a mom, making sure they're at the practices, they have the supplies, the in betweens, the doctor's appointments. Everybody's health is good, physically and mentally. The quiet pressure of showing up at your place of employment fully and still authentically. And I think the pressure that seeps over from our kids, even though we don't know, they may not verbalize it, but the pressure of being a first time sixth grader on the football team, the pressure of being a first time sixth grader on the basketball team, the pressure of being a senior football player on the team, also the pressure of being a senior. It's like I feel, ooh, they get to split that up, but as a parent, you take it all in with both sides.
Yeah, because you got one entering and then one exiting. So you're at two different spectrums of the journey.
Get it coming and going. Jesus.
Yeah.
Literally.
And the same over here, in a season of well, and I'm in both seasons, a season of exiting
And
middle
entering.
school and entering high school. So yeah, it's a lot to think through and support and encourage and not project pressure, but you want your child to be successful. Um, you want them to feel like themselves in their own skin and not performative as they're transitioning seasons. So yes.
And a way to push them but not break them.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, quotes.
Because
Mm.
there's some push here because some people are more capable than what they choose to realize. But there's got to be that boundary where you flashback because it's been done to you before, and you're like, let me stop, let me stop. Okay,
And so there's that. So we have both different perspectives and lives lived of that. You were the one being pushed. I was the one witnessing it. So I was like, oh, all I gotta do is okay. So as long as I know what my performative standards are, and it's been set by you,
the bar wasn't very high. Just show up.
but I'm saying I had that pattern and standard to mimic. So yes,
Yeah,
the quiet pressure of keeping that up in adulthood is like, well, what's the standard? I've never done this before.
hmm
I don't have someone to not critique, but like, well, you're not doing this. You should be doing that. So it's all, ooh, you unpack that, Jesus.
hmm
Mm. And having to figure those things out on your own.
right. And maybe that's why Alonzo is the way he is. Because boy, me and that oldest child be going through it. And Alonzo's like, let me check my GPA. Let me see if my homework's turned in. Let me check these classes. Stressing over a 3.8 in sixth grade.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe I'll get it right the second time.
Girl, it ain't right or wrong. But we it ain't right or wrong. It is your child's motivation. You can't own that. You can't own that.
I guess you're right. It's weird though,
Why you say that?
because he gonna get hit with that karmic bomb. Boom. And then one day he's gonna be like, okay, I get it now. Hopefully.
And as the observer, do these conversations feel similar? Because as a younger sister, I'm like, this is the same episode, just a different generation.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But in my own defense,
Yes.
it may not have been looking like I was listening, but you can be the same thing with him. But I was.
Okay.
The shit was gotten together when it needed to be gotten together.
That's true.
Oh,
That's honest. Yeah.
yeah.
Your reality hit sooner than his. Well, you think that's an accurate statement, or
I feel like my reality hit in the beginning of senior year.
okay.
But he is just there. But then again, I could be wrong. Because we see different sides of our children than what other people see.
That's true.
But the parent portal don't lie. Well, sometimes it does. Because sometimes they don't be putting in grades.
It definitely does. Because let's not talk about the times I thought my child went missing because he was absent.
That
And
part.
I'm calming within 5 minutes. Like I'm gonna collect myself, calm down my hysteria, and then I'm gonna call the intake office because you marked my child absent, and I know he's clearly there. So I need y'all to fix it now.
See, and since I know my children, because they be saying, you know how Life 360 be off sometimes, they be like, Dalen Burton has left Fern Creek High School.
Mm-hmm.
My God. So I'm texting him, knowing he's not supposed to have his phone. Where are you at? Where are you going? And he'll send me a picture of him sitting in class or send me a picture of a laptop and a teacher. And I'm like, okay, that's all I needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is the quiet pressure of sistering on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And our roles as caregivers, as you stated, and not to
Divulge.
we're gonna that and that too.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going to be perfect.
Right.
And with it being our first time doing this, with trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
It's trial and error the whole way.
Yeah.
And some people don't get the opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
But it's an experience.
Yep.
And its own.
Yes. And we are weathering the seasons of many people, including ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody is in a different season. Like you in the fall, I'm in the winter, somebody's in the spring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot going on. It's a tornado over here.
Right. I'm trying to hibernate.
You said in the mental mode of that, it can be trying at times. Because not only are you trying to, I don't say make it through your own season, but grow through your own season because we are very grounded and understand that things are changing. We're growing out of things, we're growing out of routines, out of traditions. Not only as adults, but also our children are shifting. So that pressure of questioning, are you doing it right? Because you want to do it different.
And that's another pressure, the pressure of that and then the toll it's had on the children.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bubby was everybody's person. Oh shit, and they say certain things, or because I got everything electronic in my house. A picture comes up, or
Yeah.
her iPad's in the bedroom, and it's. I don't want to use the phrase "touch and go." I don't like that right there in that scenario, but it's a discussion every time
Mm-hmm.
because we still don't know what's on the other side of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't have that as much, but I also think it has to do with the physical distance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and those relationships were built based on close and proximity.
Yeah, because they was roommates for a while.
Yeah, that's fair. Very true. So, how do you, let's say, use the word ground in those moments where you feel like the pressure is overwhelming?
I don't know if I say I feel like because there's four different scenarios.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I've just learned how to deal with it very well, where I don't feel overwhelmed at times, which is scary because it makes me feel like I don't care. Like you should be going through some shit right now, and you not. What's wrong with you?
I don't think there's, I mean, it's true. I had so many thoughts going through my head. I was like, well, you're the older sibling, so not to say you've been a natural caregiver, but you have all your life. You may not take ownership of that, but you literally have been a caregiver all your life. So this is a new phase of it, and you're used to some things. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe my level of disconnect, distance, disassociation,
Yeah.
all the D words. It's just it's next level.
Yeah, that's honest.
But yeah, I like my incense. If I had to give you a real world answer, I like my incense.
Mm-hmm.
I when mom used to say, "Oh, you can tell something's wrong." That's how you know something's wrong. Somebody starts cleaning, which you probably ain't seen it recently, but I've somewhat. My kitchen has to be clean now. Like everything else can be destroyed, but that, yeah, it's gonna have to be tidied up before I go to bed.
Mm.
And I try to. I don't call it meditating, but I clear my mind. Because
Mhm.
once the day starts, you can't just keep carrying baggage with you from day to day to day to day to day. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back.
Yes.
So you get to let go and let God. What about you?
For me, I'm a big crier. Let's be honest, I'm a crier.
I mean, I cry over everything, so I can't count that.
I am a crier. So my first instinctual reaction is to cry. The other one is to do some type of meditation of some sort. I like to call them cleansings. So release the energy from today, renew the energy for tomorrow. That is one of my mantras when I have a very heavy day. So yeah.
Like today when he was in church, he was like, "Oh, I should give you some tissue." But some reason when them kids started singing "Now Behold the Lamb," this one eye right here, I was like, what is, oh my God. Now behold the Lamb. Couldn't
Yeah.
do it. Couldn't, I was just like, oh my God. But then, what did we hear all of our childhood? I felt like we sang that at church.
I think so. Is there somebody's song? You know, or one of the aunties got a song. Is there somebody's song?
I don't know. We're going to have to ask them on our next meetup because Silver and Gold was Gibbs' song. Don't give me a mansion.
Okay, maybe it's got the same vibes. That's okay.
Yes. That was the one and only to know what.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah. Crying, listen to music.
Good old
Yeah.
music bath. Good old music bath. So it's like what I was talking about today. Black people in their house on Sundays and listening to gospel music.
Yes.
That just resets the energy.
Yes. I agree. And now with my child being a musician, like we listen to all kinds of music.
We listen to old music. Old music.
But we have a very eclectic playlist over here. So
I bet y'all do. Neo soul, old music, and trap music.
lo-fi beats, R&B, gospel. He got some song on my rotation now. I was like, can I start my algorithm for 2025? I was like, jeez. I mean 2026. Why do these people not? Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, when he asked me about some mint condition, why you sing it swinging? I was like,
that's
okay.
off my question, but I need to ask you that. When you said that title out loud, I was like,
You send me swinging.
okay. That was the question. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else to add?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. We're stopping?
Mm-hmm.